welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about Josie Balka and Lydia Bates after two new family updates left fans celebrating one long-awaited milestone while asking one unexpected question. Josie finally shared the update many followers have been hoping for, and Lydia was so impressed by one stop on her family's vacation that she admitted she was already asking Trace to book another trip for next year. So what happened that made both of these moments stand out? In this video, we're breaking down everything Josie and Lydia shared, why fans couldn't stop talking about these updates, and what makes both stories feel like the beginning of exciting new chapters. Let's get started. Josie Balka has officially reached a milestone many of her followers have been waiting to see. After previously sharing her family's dream of building a home on their own land, that dream is no longer just a plan for the future. Construction has officially begun. In her newest update, Josie revealed that heavy equipment had arrived on the property and work was already underway. Alongside the photos, she kept her caption short but meaningful, writing, "Oh, we're actually doing this." Those few words perfectly captured the mix of excitement, gratitude, and disbelief that often comes with seeing a long-awaited goal finally become reality. For the Balka family, this is more than the start of a construction project. It marks the beginning of an entirely new chapter. The photos gave followers an early look at the progress taking place across the property. Excavators were busy digging and leveling the bright red soil, transforming what had once been untouched land into the future site of the family's home. At this stage, there are still no foundations, walls, or finished structures to admire, but that did not seem to matter. Every home begins with an empty piece of land, and this is exactly where Josie and Kelton find themselves today. Rather than waiting until everything looked polished, Josie chose to document the process from the very beginning. That decision gave followers an authentic glimpse into the reality of building a home, showing that every major milestone starts with careful preparation long before the finished house begins to take shape. One of the most touching parts of the update had very little to do with construction itself. Instead of making the post all about machinery and progress, Josie included the people this home is ultimately being built for. Willow, Hazel, Miles, and Brooks all joined their parents on the property, turning an ordinary construction visit into a meaningful family memory. The children watched the excavators at work, explored the land, and even had the opportunity to climb inside one of the machines. Those simple moments added warmth to the entire update because they reminded followers that this project is about much more than building walls and rooms. Even before the house exists, the family is already creating memories on the land they hope to call home for years to come. Looking ahead, these early photographs may become some of the family's most treasured keepsakes. Long before bedrooms are decorated, before a kitchen is filled with family dinners, and before children are running through a finished backyard, these images capture where everything truly began. There is something especially meaningful about documenting the very first stage of a dream, and followers seem to appreciate that Josie invited them to experience it alongside her family. Instead of presenting only the finished result someday, she allowed everyone to witness the beginning of the journey, making the milestone feel even more personal. The response from fans and family members reflected just how excited everyone was to see the project finally moving forward. Whitney Bates shared his enthusiasm for the construction getting underway, while Aaron Payne expressed confidence that the completed home would be beautiful. Across the comments section, followers offered congratulations, encouragement, and even a few practical suggestions for the building process. One follower recommended installing a swimming pool during the early stages of construction to avoid wishing they had done it later. Unlike several recent Bates family updates that sparked online debates, this post brought people together through shared excitement. Many followers admitted they are already looking forward to seeing each stage of the Balka family's dream home come to life as construction continues. While Josie was celebrating the beginning of one exciting journey, Lydia Bates shared an update focused on creating lasting family memories in a completely different way. As she continued her summer road trip with Trace Bates, Ryker, and Kaia, the family arrived in Chatham, Massachusetts, a coastal town that quickly became one of the highlights of their vacation. Lydia's caption made it immediately clear how much she enjoyed the experience. She wrote, "Day 6 was spent in this dreamy place. The kids loved seeing the boats and seals at the fish market. I can't get enough of the beautiful flowers and gardens. I'm already begging Trace to book us a whole week here next year." Her message, accompanied by sparkle, ocean wave, and sailboat emojis, reflected the peaceful atmosphere that surrounded the entire visit. Even before the vacation had ended, Lydia was already thinking about returning. Through a collection of 15 photos, Lydia gave followers a window into a day that focused on slowing down and appreciating the little things. Ryker and Kaia were fascinated by the boats in the harbor and especially enjoyed spotting seals at the local fish market, creating memories that quickly became highlights of the trip. Lydia, meanwhile, found herself captivated by the colorful flowers, beautifully maintained gardens, and charming streets that seemed to appear around every corner. Rather than filling the day with non-stop attractions, the family embraced the relaxed pace of the town. The update celebrated simple experiences that often leave the strongest impressions, proving that meaningful vacations are not always defined by packed schedules or major adventures. That slower pace became the heart of Lydia's entire post. Instead of rushing from one destination to the next, the family spent time walking together, enjoying the fresh ocean air, taking in waterfront views, and allowing the children to experience new surroundings at their own pace. There were no dramatic activities or headline-making attractions featured in the update. Instead, Lydia showed how memorable a vacation can become when the focus remains on spending quality time together. It painted a picture many families could easily relate to, where the greatest memories come not from constantly being busy, but from simply sharing peaceful moments with the people who matter most. Perhaps the most telling part of Lydia's update came in the final sentence of her caption. By admitting she was already asking Trace to book an entire week in Chatham next year, she revealed just how deeply the destination had impressed her family. Not every vacation stop inspires people to begin planning another visit before the current trip is even over. Yet that is exactly what happened here. In just a single day, Chatham transformed from another stop along a road trip into a place the family hopes will become part of future vacations. That one simple comment left many followers wondering whether another visit to the picturesque coastal town could already be on the horizon. Although Josie Balka and Lydia Bates shared two very different updates, both highlighted the moments that followers often enjoy seeing most. Josie is taking the first real steps toward building her family's dream home, while Lydia is holding on to memories from a destination that left such a lasting impression she's already hoping to return. Neither story relied on controversy to capture attention. Instead, they showed how life's biggest milestones often begin with simple moments shared with family. Those are the latest updates from Josie Balka and Lydia Bates. It will be exciting to see what comes next, whether it's watching Josie's dream home gradually take shape or seeing if Lydia and Trace make another trip to Chatham next year. Which update stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Bates family news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.